Hey guys, welcome to my street here in Anytown, USA. Well, if any of you watch my channel for any length of time, you've undoubtedly seen me bring home various different vehicles and tinker with them. And sometimes I get somewhere with them, like that one, and then sometimes I don't. So I thought this time around, the next project car I brought home, project truck, whatever, something I wanted to work on, I thought, well, let's just do this a little bit more organized this time. Let's give this a name, and let's detail everything that it takes to get whatever it is back up in shape and running and driving again and make something cool out of it. So, that's what I did. I've been looking on Craigslist lately, and I kind of had an idea of what I wanted. And never did really find anything. Nothing real good. Nothing up my alley. Until I found this. This is a 1977 Chevy Caprice Coupe with the slope rear window in it. That very unusual shaped rear window. It's quite a solid car. It has its usual flaws for something this old. A few little scuffs and dents and dings. Looks like the original paint. Somebody vented the windshield. I don't know if they got mad or what happened there, but they hammered the windshield. It's gonna need a windshield. That looks good on it. Just normal wear and tear. You notice these wheels on it. These are American Racing Vector wheels, which are quite desirable wheels. It's very period correct for this car from the 80s, 70s, and 80s. But the only problem is there's only 3 of them. Got one more up there. That ain't no Vector. That's your everyday garden variety Chevy truck wheel. That'll be going away. But there's really very little rust on this car. It's not eaten up with rust. Underside looks good. Just got your normal, it's got the nice abandoned vehicle sticker here. We always like those. Now something you may notice here, look how the wheel is here. Walk around. Notice how the wheel is here. It's not the same. It does not lined up, is it? Well, someone in their infinite wisdom decided to pull this car using the drag link, which is the connector between the two tie rod ends. Goes across the center, connects the pitman arm and the idler arm together. And when you bend that, it tends to knock the front end out of alignment. So that's one of the first things that will have to be addressed. Probably a trip to the junkyard. Looking on the inside of it, this is what she looks like. Has its normal stuff going on like they all do at this age. I know this may traumatize some people when you see cracks in the dashboard and a hole in the carpet, but doesn't bother me none. Got her baby shoes going. Got no headliner going. Got something there like a little liner. I don't know what that is, but this is really thick carpet. It's nice carpet, long shag type carpet. And but being for a Caprice though, you would think a Caprice would be loaded, but this one's really not. It doesn't have interval wipers. It does not have cruise. Doesn't have power windows or door locks or any of that stuff. So nice lighter weight car, which is good. Lightweight is good, especially when you have something this large. Yeah. If anybody like those baby shoes, let me know. I'll make you a deal on them. It's got a clock. Don't know if that works or not. The battery's not hooked up. There ain't no battery. But it's not that bad. My brother didn't like it, but that's okay. He has different tastes in vehicles anyway. he doesn't tend to buy as much junk as I do. And got the random generic CD player. It's so generic there's no name on it. And I don't know what to make of this. There appear to be two vent tubes sticking out of the dashboard towards the passengers. And also, something I've not seen in quite a long time is an aftermarket add-on digital clock. And it even has an alarm on it. So I guess if you fall asleep going down the road, you just set the alarm for whenever you'll need to wake up before you get to your destination, and everything will be fine. You'll be right up and at 'em. Good glove box. Now I've wanted one of these glass back Caprices or Impalas for quite a long time, and I never could find one reasonable. And put it to you this way, the back glass in this thing, to buy one, is more money than I gave for the entire car. So got some GM sealer action going here from way back in the day. Knife, everything like needs that. And the other thing I liked about this car, well, that's when the door's really closed. The other thing I liked about this car, aside from the fact that it has an engine in it, is this. You see it here. Can you see that? That's right. This car came with a 350 4-barrel engine, as opposed to most of the ones that just came with a 305. So looks like it's got a new radiator in it. It's got, looks like probably a dinky car alarm. But it's all complete under here. The air conditioning system's all complete. So that's good. It's had a new, looks like it's had a new blower motor put in it and a new master cylinder. But that's fine. Even the battery cables look good. But there's always a yeah but. And what's the yeah but on this car? Well, the yeah but on this car is it got a little hot. And it got hot enough to possibly pop something in there. So it didn't throw a rod, but we didn't have a battery to crank it up, and my brother was wanting to crank it. But when somebody tells me that the car's got a sick engine in it, I take it as meaning it's got a sick engine in it whether you get it started or not. So I'm guessing this is the original 350 in it. It does have a 4-barrel carburetor there and all that. So nice Elderbrock air cleaner, adds 20 horsepower. It does have some oil in it. At least it looks like oil. It's actually almost full. But it looks a little funny. It's a little milky. So maybe bad news. So that's something else that traumatizes a lot of people, is something wrong with the engine. Oh God, we can't do nothing with that. Oh, I'm not buying something like that. Oh no. Oh. But don't bother me none. I've pulled plenty of engines, and I've already devised an idea. If this engine is crap, which it probably is, judging by the oil that's on it, then I got an idea about that too. so we'll cure that problem. You see this right here, this is a heater control valve, and for the life of me, I don't understand why people don't know enough to hook those back up when they break. See, it's totally not in line going to it anymore. Line comes out of there somewhere, it used to. So, ooh, see something else too. Look at that fuel line that's just twisted. Let's see if I can take this off. Got a fuse in it over here. Or a light or something. What is that? It's been under hood light. It's coming. But you look how twisted that fuel line is. Can't do that. There's your good old quarter jet. See what the numbers on the cart are. What is that? 17057 That's probably the original carburetor. 17057. That's a 77. So yeah. All right. Well. All right, guys. Well, I'm not going to give a timetable on this thing because I already got one here that I'm on a timetable right now to get finished. So it's got to come first. But if anything, probably get a battery and stick on this thing and actually see if it'll even run. They said it will, but that ought to be interesting. Okay, so what are we going to call this thing? Well, we're going to call it Project Heavy Chevy. I mean, that's not very original, but it's all I could come up with on short notice. So, I like it. So we may get really dirty and greasy on this one. I think we will. So, yeah, guys, and stay tuned. This car here, it may not look like it, but it's coming along. There's been new parts already on it since the last time we talked about it. More to come. So, talk to you soon. There's the introduction of Project Heavy Chevy.